What is good, my beautiful people? I'm about to crash out because I recorded 2 trade recaps and every single time the sound didn't work. So I'm about to do it again and I see that the sound works this time. Don't mind my 3x. I'm about to smack them down. I already 8-3. But yeah, I made like beautiful price action, bro. W December, I don't know. It's been cooking. I made $411 across 2 accounts, so 822. And we also made almost 2K on my eval. And yeah, this was the beautiful trade that I took on my XFAs, and I will go over the eval trade as well. Coming to the day, boys, it was a really easy day. I can't lie. If you were bullish, you kind of cooked. I can't lie. So we are coming to the day. What do we see? We start always off the 4 hour. We are in this dev gap right here. In order for us to go higher, we need to pump through this dev gap, which is 250 points. Next target is this unfilled, like, meh. Like, everything is creeping. You want to go lower. Okay, what are our targets lower? By the way, if y'all don't trust me, I told this to my Discord right here. Let me pull it up. Boom. No targets higher, so I'm leaning more bearish to the unfilled H1, like unfilled 1 hour gap, and the session lows. Mark this out, mark this London low out, and this Asia low. Those 3 were my main targets, and I was really confident into shorts today. So let's mark them out again. And I always want to see the 5 minute before I take before I hope on the 1 minute. I want to see the 5 minute displays, and this was a crazy displacement lower. Like we opened, we didn't even go higher, like nothing. Just started pushing lower, 100-point candle. Look at the 1 minute candles, beautiful price action lower. And unfortunately, no entries to the first draw. What are we doing? We reject the first draw. We reject the 1 hour gap. Then we started to go lower, and I was kind of waiting for an entry. Why was I waiting for an entry for shorts if we are in this 1 hour gap? So many people were scared to take a trade because we were in this 1 hour gap. Let me explain how you guys, like, stop predicting what price is gonna do. Price is not gonna automatically bounce from this 1 hour gap just because it's a fair value gap. You need to see what price is telling you. Guys, please do not predict. That's why I switched from reversal stock continuations, because I don't want to predict price anymore. I just want to see what price is doing. Let me turn my volume down. Like, I don't want to predict. And let me, like, we got this 1 hour gap right here. How do I know if you want to go to this London low? I'm just reading price. Okay, look, we tapped the fair value gap one time, the first time. We start rejecting it. At this point, I was even thinking we are going higher and this day might be cooked. But then we start rejecting of this bearish fair value gap, bearish PD array. We respect bearish PD arrays. Boom. Fed dump lower. Beautiful. I'm thinking, okay, all right. Maybe you want to go lower. This candle, bro, convinced me. Like actually, I thought that's it. I need an entry now. At this point in time, what do I need for my evils? I do not treat them like in my XFAs. On my evils, I only need A plus draw, displacement. That's it. That's why I entered on ES first. This is the same draw, London low, by the way. And look, we got this beautiful candle. I actually wanted to entry right here, but I failed to calculate my risk. I didn't know whether we could, like, I could go with 5 minis. I wanted to smack like 3K on the trade to pass it really quick. So I got a terrible fill. I got a really bad fill right here. Smacked 3 minis on that. And no stop loss, no break evens, just let it on to my take profit because I was confident and I don't care about evils. Boom. Then back to my XFAs. What are we doing again? How do we know if we want to respect this 1 hour gap? We dig even deeper into the gap. We start rejecting. At this point, you could think, oh, okay, we finally start rejecting the fair value gap. We are going higher. Gang, look at this. We are again retracing into a bearish PD array. We respect this 1 minute gap. And at this point in time, this close right here and how this candle printed, like we went lower. I knew, bro, we are going to go lower. Actually, I wanted to entry this right here. I kind of hesitated. I can't lie. I just hesitated. I didn't like how it was a little bit before the close, and I didn't like how we pushed back higher, so I was waiting for one more thing, and this was the beautiful entry that I again hesitated. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with me. Maybe I was fucking around too much, but with my, like, I played a lot with my I trailed a lot on my ES trade, on my evaluation, so maybe it's just that, and I was reading chat, and yeah, whatever. So we get another push higher. You guys need to analyze how every single candle moves. And another push higher into this 1 hour gap, kinda, and an immediate push lower, bro. If this candle printed like this, higher, went lower immediately. At this point, bro, okay, there's no way. We are, how many points? We are 37 points away from the draw. I thought we are not gonna retrace anymore. I can't lie, I thought we are not gonna retrace, because where do we want to retrace? Like, what's the next thing that we can retrace into? Okay, maybe this order block. 28 points. So we are 30 points. It needs us 30 points to go higher to retrace and 37 points to go lower to the draw on liquidity, like a major draw. I was thinking price doesn't need to move 30 points higher in order to go 60 points lower back again. Like, it makes sense to just move 37 points now, right? So I was thinking, okay, gang, I need an entry as soon as possible. What do I need? Save stop loss, at least 1-to-1. Why didn't I enter right here? It would be FOMO. At like a safe stop loss is at least right here. And look at the draw, 1.7 0.7 R. Like this would be FOMO. I'm not entering a FOMO of emotions. So I saw we kind of printed a bullish gap. We got a bullish candle. We got a bullish gap right here. And I told my TikTok live, which by the way I'm live streaming every day. I told them, yo, I want to see us tapping in, and then I'm gonna entry. We tapped in, and I accidentally entered again on my evaluation, as you can see right here. Boom! I didn't realize until it was kind of too late. I entered this on my evals, and look at this, bro. And then the next, like, I got a little cooked a little bit. I got a little bit of a bad entry. I entered right here, stops, safe. Yeah, safe. Like if you come this higher, like a lot higher, if you come to this level, I don't want to be in this trade anymore, because we are gonna start respecting this fair value gap, pump through all of this, maybe take out those highs. Like this is a safe stop loss. Our conditions good, beautiful, bro. Look how we are trending lower towards a draw. Nothing is stopping us to go like lower. ES is also moving beautifully. We are correlated. Everything is perfect. So I got a safe stop. And at this point, bro, I thought I'm cooked, one candle higher, but the next candle really closes beautiful. I wanted to see a flush candle now. Next candle was kind of cooked, and the next candle starts printing bearish. I'm going break even at this internal low right here. And now I'm risk-free the trade. Perfect. I managed it based on my discretion. Really nice, really beautiful to see. But there's one thing that happened. What do we see? 952 candle. We failed to take the low. What does 952 candle on ES make? Boom. We took the low, so we took our TP on evals. It was kind of cooked. Like trading evals and XFAs at the same time is kind of stressful. We took our TP on the XFAs, and I remember I was still in a trade on my evals on NASDAQ. So at this point, bro, I saw the SMT. I didn't want to risk anything. I started trading really aggressively on my evil right here. I put my stop right here. Immediately got retraced on, stopped out. I don't care. It's an evil, right? And then at this point, I thought I'm getting stopped out break even, which was this point. Let's mark it out in green, so you just blue, so you just can see. This was my break even point on my XFAs. And I thought I'm getting stopped out. I just wanted to see one little tiny push lower, and so I can start trading my stop loss to at least secure some profits. Because I don't want to predict the market. I don't want to like gamble if you want to go and reverse of this low with SMT, or if you want to pump to the next draw. I was pretty confident that we are going to the next draw. That's why my initial TP wasn't even on this draw right here. My initial TP was at a 2.48, I remember. 2.48 risk to watch ratio. I didn't want to hold for like 3.5 hour, it's too much, 3.2 hour, it's too much. But I left it right here in case we're gonna really dump, because those candles were really beautiful. I was really thinking we are gonna flush, and I wanted to trail. And I see we rejected this SMT. We get another bearish close. I start trading really aggressively. Put my stop loss right here. We started going lower. Put my stop loss right here, just to secure at least like 20 points, 25 points. And then boom, we hit our draw. I'm starting to trade really aggressively. We push lower. I put my stop loss at this level, actually, like at the draw, but I didn't get filled at the draw. I got filled. I got a pretty bad fill. I got filled right here. So this was my TP. I missed out on extra 8 points and extra 1.5 R, because look at this. It tapped my what is this? My trail SL, and it started just dumping like crazy to my 2.5 R thing. But whatever, I don't want to complain. I'm not greedy, guys. It's just kind of annoying, but I give all glory to God for the discretion, everything that I have. I'm so happy that I actually closed how I closed, like started trading and shit, because at the end of the day, it could have easily reversed. Like, look at this. Right here, we tapped nothing, and we get a 60-point candle out of nowhere. It could have easily done this right here, because we took a law, we took liquidity, SMT. It could have easily put in a 60-point candle, stop me out, break even. So I'm really, really happy how I managed it, and it was the right decision to do it. And yeah, this ended up being my trade right here. So I think I got a 1-to-1. Yeah, I got exactly a 1-to-1 that closed right here. And so I banked on both my accounts and evils. This was really easy, guys. You try to read what price is telling you, not to predict. That's why I switched to continuations, like I already told you. Like, it doesn't matter if there is a 1 hour gap. It doesn't really matter if you fail to reject it 3 times. It doesn't matter. Just find a safe entry towards a plus draw in good conditions, and that's it. It is simple as that. But yeah, if I guys helped you, check out my socials, follow me, subscribe if you want. And I got a free Discord where by the way, like I told you, I called this out. And a lot of people also took Ws today, I think. Right here. Yeah, pretty much lots of Ws. Really happy to see this. And yeah, if you want to join, link in the description on my link tree. I love y'all. Stay safe. Thank you for the support. Bye bye.